Rolling.
Hi, it's Kim Connolly here from KC Health Coaching. Today I'm going to make a recipe for you that is not one of my own recipes, but it's one of my staples as well. I love this recipe. It's actually a Sarah Wilson recipe, and this is the recipe for dosas. However, it can be a little bit tricky, this recipe. It is a very simple recipe. It only has 4 ingredients, but there are a few steps to it. Now, in Sarah's recipe for dosas, she actually has the 1 cup of lentils, 1 cup of quinoa, 1 tablespoon of fenugreek, just add that, and then a pinch of salt from my seashell, a pinch of sea salt from my seashell. Try to say that 3 times. So I actually like a good pinch of salt from my seashell because it adds a really nice bit of flavor to it. Now, what Sarah Wilson will do is she'll add 2 cups of water, just like this, and she'll leave it in her blender overnight. Now, the only problem I have with doing it this way is that this is very thick. I have a Vitamix. This is a serious blender. But even my Vitamix starts to smoke a little bit when I'm blending this up. So my suggestion to you is that you put this in a bowl, you let it soak overnight, and then you blend it a few times. So you'll blend a little bit at a time, and that way it's going to be easier on your mixer. So that's just my little helpful hint. Now, the next step, we've already done the soaking, we've done the blending. The next step is to take your dosa material and you just leave it on the counter. So put a tea towel over it, just leave it on the counter for a day or 2 because this is when your dosa is going to ferment. This is what makes it so good for you. One of the things, apart from the beautiful, beautiful ingredients. When you take it out of the fridge, it's going to be really, really thick. As you can see, this is really thick. So what I do is I take it out of the fridge and I'll take just enough for 1 dosa and then I'll add a little bit of water to that material, to that dosa mixture. Mix this up and I'm using a pancake maker right here, just for ease to show you. However, usually when I make it, I'll make it on a sandwich maker and just press it down on the sandwich maker. Experiment a little bit with this because with dosas you can do all kinds of things. Sarah Wilson in her picture, she shows that she's got strawberries and feta cheese. Personally, what I really, really love with it is my own tabbouleh, which you can see, you can look at the Bello Food Box website and the recipe for Kim's tabbouleh, which is a very special, even healthier tabbouleh. I like to put that tabbouleh in the middle with some vegan cheese. Now, for our pan, we're just going to add a little bit of coconut oil on this pan. Put our dosa on. It's actually an Indian dish, dosa. And then you just need to work it around. It's a little bit tricky because it doesn't want to move around easily. So you just need to run your spoon around the top of it and very gently work it out to the sides. Now, one of the things I'll tell you about eating these dosas is they're very, very filling. So they're yummy and they're going to fill you up for half a day. Now, just to show you, I have my wonderful Kim's tabbouleh here, and I have a dosa that I've already made. I keep wanting to say dosey dough. Here's my dosey dough. Okay, and now this dosa and I, with all the grace and aplomb that I can muster, I'm going to taste this dosa. Oh, really good. This is delicious. It's a little bit messy, but it's beautiful. So, enjoy your dosas, and thank you very much, Sarah Wilson. And check out Bello Food Box for the recipe, or kzhealthcoaching.com.au also for the recipe. See ya. I got food on my face.
That's great. Cool, Kat.
Done?